Alright, it is time to become Division 20 in UFC 5 using 4-star fighters or worse, right? Now, there could be potential benefit to me using less than a 4-star fighter. That being, you would earn yourself more points with a win, but you risk points if you lose, right? Alright, what's going on? Yes, we're here to kick booty. So, I need to pick a 4-star fighter or worse. You know what? I kind of want to go. No, Hanatsu Kona's 4.5? Are we joking? Okay, fine. We'll go with Connor. I suck with Connor. But you know what? We're going to run it. He's going to be using Ilya. Ooh. Fantasy matchup everybody wanted. Let's go on space type. Alright. Let's touch gloves. So the goal, get to Division 20. Win however you have to. Oh gosh. Yep. Head kick. Oh! Go to the body. I feel like I recognize that guy's gamer tag. I feel like I was playing him earlier. There we go. Boom! We sit him down again. What's up, Titan Pilot? Hope you all are having a good day today. Boom! 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 I'm him! I am him! Oh my gosh! What a destruction job! 1 minute into the fight. Woo! Oh my goodness, man. Not even competitive. I hate facing Ilia Topuria players. Because they are so cheese, man. They're so cheese. Who's he gonna use? He's gonna use Max? Okay. See, I'm kind of like, why am I getting stuck using lightweight, bro? Do I need to use Connor again? Like, there's not a whole lot of good Anthony Pettis. Ooh. No, he's using Dustin. We're gonna use Connor again. The quad trilogy, baby. The quad trilogy. Oh, man, we're gonna give Dustin a good run for his money. Whew. Pick Max. 4-star fighters or less. Let's push him back. So the whole idea when I'm playing as Connor is I don't want to gas out. Nice. Okay, just keep it slow. Lots of jabs, lots of teeps. You want to go to that body early. You want to slow him down a little bit. Alright, go to the leg kicks. We're going to slow down the movement. Ooh, he didn't like that knee stomp. Ooh, oh, I tried to go for another one. See how he's already switching stances? Perfectly timed that knee stomp there. Right, now he's going to be a little bit hesitant when going to enter into range. Yep. What are you going to do? Yeah, what you going to do? Why is Patty 4.5 stars? Is he? I didn't even notice, to be honest. Head kick. Ooh. Man. Whenever certain players throw like kicks like that with their lead leg, it comes so slowly. Makes you think it's going to be a head kick. Dustin via leg break. Man, knowing my luck, I probably would end up breaking my leg in this game. Knowing my luck specifically. Pereira versus Gon, who wins? I'm going with Alex Pereira. I think Gon's a good heavyweight striker, but I don't think he's necessarily a good striker, generally speaking. Go for that leg kick again. Look at that. Now I want to get to the center of the cage. Man, that knee stomp's so catching him off guard. Go to that body. Yes, sir. Spinning attacks. And look at that. And now I'm checking your leg kicks. And what that's going to do... I tried to go to the knee stomp. There we go. Right. It's he's not gonna be able to put the same amount of power in his punches. Now I haven't really dealt a lot of damage to his head thus far, but that's okay. Boom. Right? And notice how we're not using a ton of stamina. Right now we're just picking them apart. We're not trying to rush anything. Yep. I think the speed is giving him some issues right now. Because Connor's faster. Right, you can tell. Alright, end of the first round. Is he still 5 stars somehow? Yeah, he should definitely get kicked back to 4.5 for his current version. I think the Prime version should be 5 stars, though. Do you train martial arts? Not currently. I'd like to, I just don't have time. But, like, honestly, I think it'd be kind of cool, though, to be able to give better insight on fights, right? When you're in there training and everything and the adrenaline's going. Like, I feel like there's a lot of little things that people tend to overlook. Boom, boom. Right. Now, notice how I'm keeping this fight at a distance. Oh, nice head kick. He wants to get inside to make it scrappy. I want to keep the range. That's why all these teeps are coming in. Right. Left hook. Another leg kick. Yeah, see, like, look at that. He can't handle the knee stomps. He can't handle them. I mixed up the target so well to the point that he's not able to really figure out what's going on. Ooh, spinning stuff! Whoopee! But I'm not going to try to force the knockout. It's going to come when it comes. Because whenever I try to force stuff, that's when I get clipped. You drop him. Nice. I'm not going to try to get crazy or anything. Nice. Yep. Yeah, we drop him again. What martial art would you choose to train? I would want to do Muay Thai and probably Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Like, I probably want to train at some type of MMA gym. Or I would just do boxing. Like, even just to be able to have one fight in any sport, really. If it's boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA. Or even like a wrestling match of some kind. You know what I mean? Because I think that would be... I think it'd be really cool, right? And I think that... I don't want to say if you don't train, your opinion's automatically invalid. Because I don't really like... I mean, I have trained, just not recently. Boom. But I think that if you... like, have that experience in the gym, training, sparring, whatever, it really helps with your insight on fights, but noticing little nuancey things. We got a few more here. And I'll probably end up getting Division 15, is my prediction. Give me something other than lightweight. Alright. Middleweight. Who are we thinking to use for middleweight here, chat? Who are we thinking? Sam Alvey. No. You know what? Give me, where is he? Oh, shoot. I messed this one up. Oh, shoot. Just give me Darren Till. I needed a 4-star fighter. I was gonna use Lyoto Machida. Dude, I love your reaction content. So entertaining. I will be doing reactions today. I got about 2 or 3 to make. 2 or 3 reactions to make. Paul Craig. Bro, are you trying to get me to lose? I've never used Darren Till, I don't think. So, should be interesting. This is a 5-round fight. You know what's crazy is, unironically, like, Darren Till... Darren Till would probably lose to middleweight Alex Pereira, right? But I think he could have given him some interesting looks. Like, it's an easier fight for Darren Till to fight Alex Pereira as opposed to fighting, like, Khamzat. Because his takedown defense at middleweight was just so bad. Now, all Darren Till has is a left hand. That's what people would say, anyway. But, you know, Darren Till's doing quite well these days in the boxing world, right? Like, he's doing his thing. He's making his bank. Throw him down. Take a little bit of stamina out. Let's see what he offers me early on. Slip, big overhand right. Another slip. Side-to-side slipping, okay. Yeah, it's okay. Let him throw a spin. Like, this guy's gonna gas out. I can already tell this guy's going to gas out. Alright, right now I'm just trying to take my time. Not really... Yeah, there we go. Head kick. Alright, just give him different looks. Get off the cage. Get off the cage. There we go. Get out of range. See, this is kind of a tough matchup, though, because Alex Pereira is, you know, he's very tall, long, rangy, and powerful. So you kind of have to pick whether you want to be all the way in his range or all the way out of his range. And it feels like a lose-lose situation regardless. There you go. We take him down. But I'm not going to stay on the ground. Don't worry. We're going to get back up. Bro, just let me up. I'm not trying to grapple you. I just thought... I was trying to, like, throw you. Boom. Alright, we're alright. We're alright. Oh, shoot. He threw me down. You gonna come down? You wanna grapple? You wanna grapple? Come on. Let's grapple. Cheapers, man. He just tried to unalive me with that. Boom! Boom! Sit down, Spaz! And he's quitting. He left. Bro, I really do not want to eat. Oh, right. Where's Anthony Pettis? Where's Anthony Pettis? There he is. He's gonna use Jen's Pulver. Man, here, I'm gonna take off my hat for this. Jeepers. Oh, he's gonna use Justin Gaethje. Alright. Alright. This should be interesting. Let's run it. Alright, Herb. Can we get a different ref for UFC 6, by the way? Like, pretty please. Yep. Now, when you're playing as Anthony Pettis... No, hold on. Okay. Watch this. Early on, I'm going to be moving around like I'm a Muhammad Ali. Sticking and moving. Right now, it's not looking so hot for me. There we go. I'm just getting this timing down right now. Like, I could tell I'm going to end up picking this guy apart. I could tell. Like, not to be disrespectful or anything to this guy. But he's just going to have a hard time with finding the range. He's also just not cutting me off. Alright, we're going to move away from the leg kick. I tried to check with one myself. Go knee to the body. Head kick. Front kick. Sit him down. Woo! Sit down, Spaz! Woo! Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that would have been so freaking funny. Okay, I'm having a little bit too much fun now. I gotta settle down. Come on. Why are you scared? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Ooh. Ooh. What are you gonna do? Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's how you know he's getting desperate. He's gonna launch big overhands at me. He's gonna launch big overhands at me just to keep me off him. Yeah? Try to take me down. He's gonna try to shoot. You gonna shoot? Ooh, get clipped. What should I do? What kind of kick should I do? That's not really what I was thinking. Superman punch. I'm styling on him right now. Chat, what should I finish him with? Bro's got himself DQ'd. There should be DQs. Like, I feel like you should be able to low blow and stuff and eye poke. I think that would be, like, I understand why that would never get added. Whatever, easy knockout for me. I understand why that would never get added, but come on. Why are we turning our backs emoting? Charles Oliveira would have submitted. But you know what's crazy too? When Pettis turned his back there to do that emote that I was doing, I tried to get him to stop. I just couldn't. You can't stop that animation. Bruh. Alright, I'm using Lyoto Machida. You guys remember, if you guys know Ball, you'll know what Joe Rogan said about Lyoto after he... Who did he knock out to win the belt? Was it Rashad Evans? Who did Lyoto Machida beat for the belt? Welcome to the Machida era, is what he said, but I don't remember who he... Yeah, he knocked out Rashad Evans. Yeah, that's what it was. Welcome to the Machida era. Nope. Nope. Woo! We're styling on him. Ooh, that head kick could have been devastating had it landed. That one was devastating because it landed. This guy's not blocking his lower half at all. Like, at all. Like, we're a minute in. Look how much of his stamina he's used already. He's probably used 15% of it already. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. He baited me. GG's. What? How are you still here? Oh my gosh. Woo! Bro, you guys are kind of buns, not gonna lie. Which division is which division when there is no doubt that person is next for a title shot? I mean, that's a good video idea. Might have to save it for the video. Is Patty 4.5 stars? He is. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, let's go Bald Connor again. We're 2-0 with him. Let's do it again. Apparel MMA has a lot of new good videos. Yeah, I'll react to his one about Dana White. You should train BJJ. It's fun, bro. I would. I just don't have time. Like, my job does not allow me to train. Like, I work at 11 a.m. till 8 or 9 o'clock at night, 5 days a week. Do the Go Bobby Green. Oh my gosh, man. I'm so sorry. Next time, if I remember, I will do Bobby Green. Because I didn't want to pick Connor. I'm trying to think of someone who I can realistically win with. Alright, so this guy's fighting weird off the hop. So I'm just gonna rip the body early. Like, you're fighting Max. I gotta fight like this is gonna go for 3 rounds. Boom. Lots of body work. Woo! But yeah, for the next one, yeah, Bobby Green for sure. I actually used him not too long ago. And it's just fun to try to play with your hands down and mostly rely on head movement. I don't know why I'm standing right in front of him like that. There we go. Oh shoot, I got rocked. I leaned into an uppercut. Oh shoot, I got dropped. I'm standing right in front of him like a goof. Oh shoot, he wants to come into ground with me. Okay. Okay. This matchup would feed families at 145? Absolutely. I'm of the belief that stylistically, Connor has a really good style to beat someone like Max. Now, we're just gonna... Oh, I was gonna say, just chill here for a second, but this guy's not gonna allow me to do that. Just give me a second, bro. Just let me do a little bit of damage to you. No, bro, let me just sit on top of you until Connor gasses out. Well, that's the thing. Like, Connor wasn't really known to gas out heavily at 145. Right? It was in the heavier weight classes where he carries more weight. Yep, drop him. Nice. There we go. Drop him again. Nice. Ankalaev is an overrated grappler and an underrated striker. Facts, brother. Absolutely facts. Because here's the thing. Right? You get a guy like Magomed Ankalaev, where he's from Dagestan, I believe. So people automatically just say that he's similar to Khabib because of that. But the thing is, like, he's not known as this amazing wrestler. What fight has he really wrestled at a super high level, right? Like, the Jan Blachowicz fight is probably his most prominent case of wrestling, but he went 2 for 10 on takedowns against Jan Blachowicz. Jan Blachowicz is a terrible defensive wrestler and has, like, 0 takedown defense. Like, he's an okay offensive wrestler. He's got good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But he's not a great wrestler, and Magomed Ankalaev struggled to take that guy down. So yeah, I 100% agree. Magomed Ankalaev is a really good striker, right? Him and Alex Pereira are on a similar level in terms of skill. In fact, you could even argue Ankalaev is more skilled. But where those two separate is in terms of power, right? In terms of skill, they're here. But Alex passes up Ankalaev in terms of the power. And that's what bridges the gap between those two. Can I go against you? You know what? Do you guys want me to do a stream where I play against viewers? I can do that. For sure. For sure. Right now, I'm doing this for a YouTube video. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, by the way, after the stream, you guys should check in my live streams. Who do you see winning at 329 between these two? What, you talking about Conor and Max? Yeah, there is rumors of that rematch. Right now, I'd have to go with Max. They got Adesanya versus Bo Nickal is a realistic option the UFC would go with? No. I don't think so. I don't think that Bo Nickal... is Bo Nickal ranked in middleweight? He should not be fighting ranked middleweights right now. Not in my opinion. Oh shoot, he rocked me. He's trying to overwhelm me with volume. There we go. Get him off me. Yep, get off me. Body. I think I have to go with a front kick to the face or something. Yep. Drop him again. The thing is, I can't expect to knock Max Holloway out. Alright, you just can't expect to knock him out. Watch me knock him out right here. Oh, okay, never mind. Watch me just ore farm. There we go. See you later. Where you at? Where you at, Gokhan? There you are. Fedor's faster. He probably has more power. I don't think his cardio will be quite as good as Kane's. You know, I might actually go with Fedor. I might go with Fedor on that one, actually. But that's a really tough one to call. Favorite fighter right now and favorite fighter of all time. New subscriber, by the way. Hey, welcome to the club. Favorite fighter right now? Ooh, I'll tell you, all time's McGregor, because he's the one who got me into the sport. And favorite fighter right now, that's tricky. I like Max Holloway, I like Justin Gaethje. Bro, are you gonna fight? You gonna fight? What is this? And I like Ilya, man. I like Peter Yan. Okay, bro. Come on, bro. Are you playing? You're blocking. There we go. Okay. Maybe I'd say Peter Yan's probably might be my favorite right now, because he's a combination of someone who tries to go for, or he doesn't try to go for a finish necessarily, but he's entertaining, and he's super high level, and I love watching those super high level guys who don't rely on power. I love watching guys who can knock someone out with one punch, but like I really appreciate watching the technique of guys. How far did you see you going after that masterclass yesterday? Well, I gotta wait and see, because he was fighting a guy who was moving up from the flyweight division, right? You could tell he's pretty small. He gassed out, after the first round, it kind of seemed like it, because he was shooting a lot of takedowns. I think Ewing, I think he has a lot of potential. I think he can go really far. And I think in hindsight, this makes the Malcolm Wellmaker fight not look as bad on Wellmaker's behalf. Right? After that, though, I don't want to have to see Ethan Ewing have to go back to his daytime job. After that, I want to be able to focus full-time on the training. Because I'm pretty sure he works as a construction guy now. It's I don't think he should have to do that. Is Merab, in Merab versus Peter Yan rematch, what was the most impressive thing about Yan? The forward pressure, actually. I didn't think he was going to be able to pressure Merab back the way he was. To be honest with you. That was probably one of the more impressive parts. And the way he was able to nullify the wrestling and out-wrestle himself. That's probably the most impressive part about it for me. If they add one more fight to the White House, is it a good idea to do an Armin versus Charles rematch for the #1 spot? I don't think that Armin... I don't see Armin fighting, to be honest with you. How about Charles Oliveira versus BSD? I think that would be a banging fight. Maybe not for the White House card, though. I think that they should do Colby versus Bo. Like, if Colby wants to move into middleweight, that's what he was talking about doing. And Bo Nickel and them have a bit of beef from their RAF stuff. Why not? He already quit his job, did he? Good. Good. Izzy versus Romero, too. Yeah, put that on the White House event. Best light heavyweight of all time. Best is John Jones. Greatest is Alex Pereira due to PEDs. Man, I haven't really been paying attention much, to be honest with you. I don't know what's happening. So I don't even know if I won that first round or not, quite frankly. Bro, if Islam Makhachev retired at this point, would he be considered top 5 all time? I have him with the #5 spot as of right now, so yes. What was your favorite moment in the Jan Merab rematch? Favorite moment? I really don't know. That was a really good fight. I honestly, it's hard to say. The commentary kind of ruined that fight for me a little bit. The best favorite moment? I would probably say, like, seeing those specific moments where Petr Yan was able to out-wrestle Merab is probably some of my favorites in that fight. Those body kicks were some of my favorite moments. I felt bad for Merab, though, a little bit. Islam wins his fight in July, or if he wins his fight in July and wins one more time after that, assuming he doesn't do something stupid like moving to 155 or losing to Ilya, is he the GOAT? People always ask stuff like this, and my only answer kind of is, it depends. It depends. Because, like, he could beat anybody in the division, sure. But, like, he has to beat someone good. He can't just beat some scrub. Right? You can't just beat some nobody or beat someone who's not good and be expected to be called the GOAT. That's why, like, the whole win streak thing to me just doesn't really matter so much. Because, like, I don't care how long your win streak is. I care who you beat. Right? Who you beat is more important than how many great wins you have. Right? Like, that's why Ilia Toporia's 3-fight win streak, like, some people would put him in the top 10 now. There is a point where, like, you do have to have some sort of longevity, you know, in the sport that I think does play a factor in title defenses and all that do play a factor as well. But, like, some people will put Ilia in the top 10 simply for his 3 amazing wins. And that's because of the quality of the competition. Petr Yan dubbing Merab, yeah, that was great. Does Umar deserve a title shot? Yes, but he's not going to get one. Not as long as Sean O'Malley's around. I have Islam at #2, so in my opinion, he needs to win either Morales or Gary, and Ilya, and he's the GOAT. #2, I'm going to assume you probably have GSP at #1. People generally have, like, GSP, John Jones, Volk, Islam as the GOAT. Those are generally the 4 picks as the GOAT. Boom, see you later, Elbozo. I was hardly paying attention to that fight. Sorry, I wanted to commentate more, but I'm reading the chat. But Islam needs a couple good wins to become the GOAT. I think the term GOAT gets thrown around way too loosely. What do you think of Horiguchi versus Taira? I think Horiguchi's the most slept-on contender right now. I really have to see how good his takedown defense is. Like, Amir Albazi wasn't really able to take him down, but Amir Albazi's not a great fighter by any means. Poatan beats Gon. Do you consider him a 3-division champ? I don't count interim titles. He has to become undisputed. But here's a potential scenario, right? Let's say Pereira goes in and beats Ciryl Gane, right? Then let's say for some reason Tom vacates and Alex becomes the heavyweight champion through vacating and gets promoted. Would people consider him a legitimate champion, do you think? Because some people would say, like, he didn't actually win the belt through you know, beating someone for the undisputed title. And that's where the conversation gets interesting. But no, through the interim title, no. If you beat Shavkat and Morales, both undefeated guys, I think it becomes the GOAT for sure. Yeah, you could definitely argue at that point for sure. UFC 4 is better than 5. I think the submissions in UFC 4 are better than 5. Everything else is, it's kind of the same to me. I don't know. Agree or disagree, Izzy lost that fight because he's egotistical. I think he lost that fight due to making a very low fight IQ decision. And you could say that was because of ego. I wouldn't really be able to disagree with you on that. Oh, man. Gokhan Saki don't quite get that reach. Who should Movsar fight next? Volk. He been deserving a title shot. After that Aljamain Sterling fight, he deserved a title shot. Even though I think Aljamain won the fight, because Movsar did get the win, he should be fighting for the belt. Like, if Aljamain won that fight, would people be saying he deserves a title shot? Actually, probably not. People don't like Aljo. People really don't like Aljo. Bro, he's doing a lot of heat. Right now, I'm not making the smartest decision in moving out to my left. I should be moving out to my right. But it's because he's cutting off this angle pretty well, actually. Drop him. Nice. And now he's going to clinch grapple me. He's going to take me down. That's kind of crazy. Try me. What? Drop him. Nice. Oh my gosh. He would have been sent to the Shadow Realm there. Okay, I gotta settle down a little bit. Bro. Just finish him off. No? He's not ready to go yet. Not quite. Okay. Boom, boom. Ooh, knee stomp. Nice. I can appreciate when someone does that to me. He's doing a good job of the leg kicks. Oh my gosh. But he's getting tired. I mean, that guy's not much better off than him stamina-wise, but... Which fight in the upcoming events are you the most excited for? I am excited for Yuri versus Zolberg. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on that fight. Man, I really don't know. There's not really a lot right now where I'm, like, really excited for. Like, I want to be excited for Ilya versus Gaethje. But, like, come on. What kind of fight is that, even? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd have to, like, take a look at fights. I'm sure there's probably one I'm blanking on. I don't know. I'd have to take a look, actually. That's a good question. 4 years ago, Mighty Mouse kills Alexander Pantoja. Agree or disagree? I don't think he kills him. I think he beats him, though. Hot takes. Jon Jones' resume is really overrated, not counting PEDs. He's not the GOAT anytime he fought a fighter with decent takedown defense. It wasn't 38 plus. He went to war with them and barely won. Yeah, anytime he wasn't on PEDs and he fought someone relatively his own size, he did tend to struggle a lot more. I can get behind that. But I think a lot of people are starting to come around on that opinion. How do you score Movsar versus Lerone? I thought Movsar won that fight. The thing is, there's no argument to be made that Lerone Murphy won that fight. There isn't one, right? The best you can argue is a draw on the basis that, you know, the point deduction. But the point being is, at the end of the day, that fight still showed us that Movsar was the better fighter. We found that out in there. So I think regardless, if they had a rematch, Movsar was gonna win. For the same reasons why he won in the last fight. He was actually able to inflict a lot of damage. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Just block the head. Block the head. Alright, we're pinging him a little bit. The thing is, I'm not looking to put him away with one shot. We're looking to just... chip away at him a little bit. You know, inflict some damage. There we go. Go to the body a little bit. Oh, shoot. No, sir. Get out to open space. Just take a second. Just take a second. Oh, jeepers. I thought I checked that. Alright, just keep the body a little bit here. Okay. Jeepers. I can't really move very well right now. Just settle down here a little bit. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I tried to kick his leg. There we go, to the body. Go knee to the body. It didn't even do body damage to him. There we go. What? What is happening? Oh my gosh. I need to freaking... I don't know what I need to do here. It's kind of hard to use someone who can't really move. Also, I defended that takedown. That's a little bogus. Okay, we gotta switch stances here. There we go. Okay. Woo! So he won that round. I won the first round. I just need to settle down a little bit here. Oh my gosh. They hyped the White House card so much and then ruined all the... excited I thought we can get Jones versus Alex or Ilya versus Islam. I think they were trying to work on Ilya versus Islam, but it didn't... Like, I think Ilya's side wanted more money. There was a whole thing. And Islam Makhachev's side... Ali Abdelaziz claimed injury, too. Oh, gosh. I'm going to have to go for it a little bit more here this round. There we go. Go body. Go body. Check the kicks. Yeah. I gotta really start putting some hands on him. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose this fight. There we go. Go for a takedown. Oh, gosh. It's not looking good for me here, chat. Yep, drop him. Get on top. There we go. Ooh, it was looking a bit dicey there for a minute.